YouTube, and welcome to Content Critique, where we point your eyes to videos worthy of your views and steer you clear from the drudgery of the platform. My name is Jesse Pfeiffer, the host of Content Critique, and I'm joined by my co-host... No co-host? Who calls action without the cast present? Where is the co-host? Are they here? Are they on set somewhere? No? No, they're not here. Oh, they're not here. So what are we doing? Just roll? Just roll. Well, that's a bit awkward. This being the first episode and all, and we don't have our co-host. Didn't they prepare something? They did prepare something, yes? Yeah, something special for the episode. Are you gonna do it? Do you want to bring it out? No. No, we're not gonna do it. Just roll. Okay. Okay. Well, as they say, the show must go on, and on it shall, in some form. Today, we're diving into a piece by Vivziepop. This week's trending video on YouTube is The Circus, the Season 2 premiere of Hell of a Boss. Let's take a look.
You will begin the studies of your grimoire, which will grant you access to the mortal realm to study and observe, and you will grow to be a mighty prince of hell with your own legions to lead and pass on your knowledge to.
I will do my best, Father.
Not bad for a School of Visual Arts NYC grad. Honestly, this was a fantastic animation. I was blown away by the quality of this cartoon on the YouTube platform. I didn't think anything like this existed here. I was so happy to see it in the algorithm. I'm so glad it was trending. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Now, what's interesting about this, and what I love about it the most, is that the art style is something that we saw in the early days of Cartoon Network. The Gennady Tarkovsky, I believe is his name, the guy who did Dexter's Laboratory, Samurai Jack, and actually is still working at Cartoon Network. He's doing Primal right now. A bit about Primal. Primal is a show about a man and his pet dinosaur living in prehistory. It's a survival story of the trials and tribulations that they have to endure. It's gory, it's bloody, it's chaotic, it is tragic. It's sad. It has moved me to tears several times. And honestly, in cartoons, I don't want to cry. I want to laugh. I want to smile. I want to wake up on a Saturday and enjoy my cereal with something that puts a smile on my face, not a tear in the bowl. My wife loves it. No, she does. My wife loves Primal. It's like her favorite show. You know, it's true. She does. She loves it absolutely, which might say something about women. Anyway, in The Circus, we follow the inconsequential life of Prince Stolas, who's living in the shadow of his father, the King of Hell. A bit about Vivziepop's Hell. This is a metropolitan, city-like place circa 1940s, 1950s, the ritzy, glitzy, New York City or Paris type of vibe, which is interesting. Not necessarily a place I would send the damned. Maybe I'll just go myself, right? Anyway, Prince Stolas is supposed to assume the role of a general of hell, right? Somebody who will command hordes of legions under his wing. However, his ascendancy is somewhat stunted by this identity crisis that he faces, which we address here in the episode, The Circus. Now, a bit about the episode. Prince Stolas is actually voiced by Bryce Pinkham, who you might know from The Blacklist, where he co-starred alongside James Spader, the beloved James Spader, right? The American Dream Machine. We love him in everything he does. James Spader, I love you. I do. Bryce Pinkham also was in PBS's Mercy Street, right? And speaking of talent, right, the art director of this episode was actually Tom Murray, who you might know from Astro Loco and Adventure Beast. But more importantly, he is currently doing a thing on Nickelodeon right now called The Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. Ever heard of it? A little something that we're bringing back from the early 90s, right? I'm happy for the youth of today that they still have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. No, I really am. It was a great show back then. I used to play it on the Super Nintendo. Still do, honestly. Still do. All in all, I loved this episode. It was a fantastic episode. It got a thumbs up from me almost immediately, right? I thumbs up that thing 2 minutes into the episode. I was blown away by the quality, the story, everything about it. So how about you? How did you? Right. No co-host. No co-host. They're not here. So, well, my dear viewer, we normally play a bit of good cop, bad cop, right? A struggle on set to really dive into the heart of the matter, really get into the meat of the episode, the story, the video that we're reviewing. And it's really hard to do that without the other cop. But I will try my best. And for everybody else out there, you'll find that any episode on cable TV is 22 minutes of content, 8 minutes of commercials and stingers and transitions and things like that to commercials. In the Circus, we have that 15 minutes of foreshadowing kind of leading up to the apex of the show where the conflict is finally dropped on the main character and then resolved in the remaining 7. In this episode, though, those 15 minutes are poorly utilized. They're very poorly utilized. It's a lot of fluff. Doesn't really get to the crux of the matter. The 15-minute mark comes with, with all of the conflict, and bam! As the viewer, we're just caught completely off guard. Like, what the hell is going on? This guy was married. I see we took the time to write up some content for the co-host. You just want me to read it? Want me to just go through it real quick? Yeah? Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. Let me just take a look at what we got here. All right. Jesse, you're missing the point. The story of latent unexplored homosexuality when suppressed manifests in colorful ways. That was written. This was written. Latent unexplored homosexuality? Are you kidding me? The cliche, ladies and gentlemen, the cliche. That is not to say what the LGBTQ plus community is going through is a cliche. And here at Content Critique, we support this struggle and we are an ally. But we're not doing you any favors with latent unexplored homosexuality, right? This is a cliche that was penned probably by somebody back in the 80s. In the 80s, right? We need to be original here and really construct this conflict in a way that other people can enjoy today. It's not the 80s anymore. And honestly, do we even need a co-host? If this is the drab that we're writing for them, that you're probably writing for them, I know it was you. Do we even need a co-host? I don't think we do. Anyway, YouTube, these episodes are two-parters. And the first part of the episode, we look at what's trending this week on YouTube and analyze that video. And then we look at what that content creator is known for and present that to you. Typically, it's going to be their most popular video, their most viral video, the thing that brings other viewers to their channel. And this week, we're doing just that. Addict, a music video by Vivziepop, is their most popular video. Let's take a look. That was Addict, a music video from the Has Been Hotel series by Vivziepop. Now, what's interesting about this music video, other than the fact that it was, again, fantastic, is that it was actually written, composed, and sung by a fan who then submitted it to Vivziepop, who animated it and turned into this amazing piece that we see today, their most popular video. What about that? It's a fan's dream. Speaking of the fan who also sang the video, it is a bit nasally. It does hit a certain Aziz Ansari nasally note, which you don't want. You don't want that in the video. You don't want to listen to that for 5 minutes. Nobody does. Find a different singer, a different vocalist to go with the track, and it's a 10 out of 10. Ultimately, I liked the video. I gave it a thumbs up. I really did. It was fantastic. And of course, the animation was, again, just outstanding. And honestly, it would be nice to have a co-host opinion here, right? To kind of add some color to the commentary, add some color to the conversation. But we're not going to get that today. You want me to look at the cards again? Again with the cards? All right. What do we got? Latent unexplored homosexuality again! Are you kidding me? With the latent unexplored homosexuality? Oh. I see. It was the wrong card. I'm sorry. It was the wrong card. It was the wrong card. Okay, let's just get to the review here. Yep, rating. Harley Quinn, DC Comics, Modern Suicide Squad, Harley Quinn. Okay, I see where they're going with this. They're kind of making a comparison to Addict, the music video, with something you might see from DC Comics, Harley Quinn, right? We're looking at very similar, color palette, right? The Harley Quinn white, blacks, and reds, it's very similar to what Vivziepop here uses. And of course, Harley Quinn, like Vivziepop's character, is very narrow and lanky. That's not a review. That's a very obvious on-the-nose comparison of a music video. What we want, can you take a note? When we're doing music videos in the future, the lyrics, right? Maybe the composition. We want to look at song structure, right? Maybe how it impacts the genre. Is it moving it in a way, progressively? Is it derivative of the form? Anything that you, the viewer, might want to see. Yeah, thank you. You got that down? How about you, viewer? Did you enjoy the video? Did you enjoy Addict? I certainly did. And how about the circus? Tell me, are you giving it a thumbs up, thumbs down? Comments. You write them, I read them. Sometimes. Well, YouTube, I hope you enjoyed the premiere episode of Content Critique. If this is well received, we'll keep them coming. We will keep them coming. Till next time.